Nanjing, China, episode 2. This one's on being thankful. We went out to dinner tonight. I just got back. We went out with a team of about 10 people I work with and manage here in Nanjing. And we went to a traditional Chinese restaurant. Very, very, very upscale. Don't remember the last time I was at a restaurant this nice. We had a private room with a very ornate table, ornate wall coverings. We had 2 wait staff that were, I guess, dedicated to our room. One of them was kind of standing almost at attention at the side of the room, and anything that needed to be done, it was already done. I mean, there was no trying to get someone's attention or anything like this. The other one was stationed outside the door and would come in to help at certain times. The way it works here, big round table. If you're going out with a group to dinner or lunch, this happened a few times. There's a large round table. The top of the table, almost the diameter of the table, is a glass surface that spins, and the food is placed on this glass surface, and at any given point in the meal there's 15 or 20 dishes, and each dish in itself is some beautiful meal, and if you want to try some of this, you politely wait for someone to finish, and you spin the table your way and get the dish that you want. Everyone uses chopsticks to, just pick the food out and place under your plate, sort of thing. Very community oriented. So I guess the point of this and being thankful is this is a meal that with 10 people in the US, it would have easily been like $1,000 for drinks, and our tab ended up coming to about 590 RMB, which is the equivalent of about $70. There was a story. Rob was showing pictures of his yard. My boss Rob lives in Peachtree City. And it's got a fairly nice house, big ranch style house, about 1.5 acres of land, and he's got a swimming pool and pool house and some nice landscaping in the back. But one of our managers here asked something that I tried with all my might to not break out laughing because it wasn't funny, but he said he was kind of taken aback and like, wow, and he asked Rob, so who takes care of the park? And this is Rob's backyard. Who takes care of the park? I was talking to one of my coworkers, Frank, that was sitting next to me, another manager, and we were going around the table and sort of talking about something of interest to us, like a hobby or something we enjoy outside work. And Frank was saying that he's got a son he spends a lot of time with and takes to sporting matches and takes out, does a bunch of other things. And I said to him, well, how many, is that your only child? How many children do you have? I didn't even think. And of course he brought up the fact that they're only allowed to have one child here. controlling the population. Obviously, the government says you're only allowed to have one child. And he was talking about how it can be lonely sometimes for his son, and it just makes you think, right? So, yeah, that's it for this installation on giving thanks.